love your answer. I really love your answer. Oh yes, you are not a historian, political historian, of course, but you gave me general understanding. Thank you so much. Okay, next is a more primitive question. Georgie, look at that man. Even from my side of view, I'm a complete amateur. It is so wrong about him. Where's
You
that?
mean the guy on the horse?
Oh yes, where's that helmet? You talked me a lot, and you use a special nuts to screw the helmet to the armor. Where is it?
I don't know. He's got no armor. This is strange.
So strange. Why, Georgie?
I don't know if this is just a film. Maybe he is some kind of a peasant invading a tournament.
Ah.
Vigilante.
Ah. You mean no money, but some kind of risk.
No. Peasants wouldn't be allowed to a
Ah.
tournament. Maybe he invaded it, you know.
Ah. So, again, it's so interesting from a historical point of view. If you said he maybe invaded, so there were such cases.
I think so. I think this happened.
Georgie, you much more professional than he is. And if you were on his place with very limited money, what would you add to your equipment?
Well, I would probably not go to a horse tournament without armor, because it is very crucial. Because if you charge at somebody who has a lance too, the chance that you will get struck too is almost 100%, and you don't have. He doesn't even have a shield to block. If he had a shield at least, that could be plausible in some sense. But what we see here is just the only thing that protects him is his horse's head.
Yes. Okay, fine. Because when I watched this video at home, I wanted to ask your opinion, and now I have it. Thank you.
Beginning towards the end of the 5th century and lasting until the start of the Renaissance, 14th century.
Georgie, it's again fake battle, or what? Did you see the scene when this peasant, as you said, hit a knight?
No, you see, it's kind of like a slideshow here for me, so I don't see much of the video.
Okay, so continue.
This was a time when, unless you were a knight or the king himself, life was brutal and hygiene was poor, money was scarce, diseases were rampant, and punishment was cruel. Beds were not soft, and toilets didn't really exist. But hey, at least you had the church, and roughly 8 weeks of holidays and festivals spread throughout the year. The truth is, life back then was difficult, but people got through it. They even managed to have a bit of fun while struggling to survive. Compare how they lived to your life today and see if you'd ever be able to trade places. Your typical day in a medieval town starts about 4 a.m. The church bell tolls, announcing the first mass of the day. But unless you're from a noble or royal house, you won't be going to church this morning. Instead, you'll be preparing your goods for sale at the market, which opens at 6. And there you'll stand for the next 9 hours. You'll make enough to buy a chicken for dinner, instead of the same old cabbage and beans. Of course, not everyone in the Middle Ages was a peddler. The skill set in any given town could be quite diverse, with blacksmiths, tailors, masons, winemakers, and don't forget the tax collector. At around 3 in the afternoon, most retail businesses start shutting down for the day, and by 8 p.m., the city gates are closed and the night watchman takes up his post. Dinner at your house might not be very special, but up at the castle, the king is having a feast. All you can eat, all you can drink, and not a single dull moment. The fun doesn't stop with dinner. When the plates are cleared, the town's elite take to the dance floor. Even the knights don't feel left out.
Georgie, so tell me about the life from that perspective or of this video. And Georgie, criticize. Please tell me what is wrong about this video.
Well, of course, peasant's life wasn't too interesting, but it's not like you have to spend 9 hours each day
Yes.
in the market to buy something. It's
Yes.
nonsense.
Nonsense.
What
nonsense? Not the end. Okay.
And the king certainly doesn't have a feast every day.
True. Okay, and?
That's pretty much all. So, of course, if you want to sell something, prepare to wait for some time if you want to do that.
Okay.
But it's not like it's something too difficult, because usually you would sell your goods quite close to home, because if you live near a village, a market is probably located in that same village. And a village is usually not too big, so it's like maybe 1 kilometer away from your home. It's not that big of a deal, to be honest. It's like going to work maybe, and you'll probably be selling stuff for one day, all right, and other days you would just be working at your place.
Please give me more information about evenings. They said that at 4 p.m. Practically the working day is over, and at 6 p.m. they rise the gates. You cannot penetrate inside the castle at 6, and watchmen go to their places to watch through the night, and somewhere at 8 the party begins, and the party goes through all night. It's not possible. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much correct.
Pretty much correct. All party
Probably
goes all night.
Well, yeah, they would stay. Since the party is like an event to be awaited, there is not really a reason for them to go to bed early. It's like you know, New Year's night.
Nice.
The countries will get